Welcome to day 18 of the yoga challenge. We will go with the flow and continue on the path and build on what we've already been strengthening and lengthening. Finding our sit bones and sitting evenly with head, neck, and trunk in alignment. Begin to relax completely, keeping the eyes closed. And just let the body become still. And as the body becomes still, we're able to slow down the mind, withdrawing the mind from all other places, and begin to scan the body. And just notice the physical space your body occupies. Begin to let the breath flow so smoothly in and out of the nostrils. Without manipulating it, just let it come and go naturally. Awakening your inner observer, watching how the breath comes in and out of the body. Entering the body through the nostrils, expanding the belly on the inhale, relaxing on the exhale. Just be the observer here, a witness to your own body, to your own breath. Forget about that text or email you have to write back. And simply be here, be now. Resolving in your mind that you'll spend the next hour with yourself. Maybe you want to set an intention for this session, determining what kind of quality you want to bring to your practice today. Whether you want it to be steady, balanced, strong, relaxed. Repeat that 3 times in your mind. Open up the eyes. Come onto your knees into the child resting pose, and we're going to slide those hands down. We're going to feel the breath in the belly here. Feel the belly pushing against your legs on the inhale. Relaxing, navel pushing towards your spine on the exhale. Navel towards legs on the inhale. Navel towards spine on the exhale. Start slowing down the breath, lengthening those exhales. Creating even diaphragmatic breath, maintaining that steady breath throughout the entire session. Inhaling, coming up to all fours. Hands are aligned with the shoulders, knees and under hips. Knees are about hip width apart. Roll the shoulders down the spine. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, arch the back. Let's warm up that spine for our practice. Inhale, drop the belly, open up the chest. Exhale, curve out the back, hinging at the hips. One more time, inhale, open. that nice ujjayi breath going, constricting the breath at the throat while exhaling and inhaling through the nostrils. You're going to get a sound of like you're trying to fog up a mirror, so only the mouth is closed. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, ujjayi breath, and curl the toes, downward dog, sending the tailbone up towards the ceiling, armpits down. Breathe deep here. Maybe you want to pedal out the legs. Really press those hands into the mat. Every inch of your palm, your fingers, your knuckles are touching the mat. Really feel those shoulder blades stretching apart. Exhale, bring it back to all fours, but let the knees hover about an inch or two off the mat. Send the shoulders back. We want to engage that core. You're sending that navel into your spine without curving it. We just want to engage the core. Exhale, down dog. Pedal it out. We want to look in between the hands. We're going to step forward. And we're going to keep the knees bent here just slightly. And we want that flat back, so straight spine. So we don't want that chest collapsing. And we're going to place that right hand in front of the left foot. And we're going to inhale and bring that left arm open. Breathe deep. Get that nice stretch. Maybe you want to send that left arm back even more, opening up that left shoulder. Getting that nice stretch through the torso. Try to keep the knees not together, the feet are hip width, but we don't want one knee going further than the other. Exhale, left hand down. Bring it back to the neutral spine, hands in front of the feet respectively. Then we're going to place the left hand in front of the right foot. Inhale, let's open it up. Keep our feet and our hips stationary. Open up that right side with the inhale. Roll that right shoulder back. You want to keep reaching back. Breathe deep here. Exhale, hands back. Place both hands back in front of the feet. Straighten out the legs. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, full fold, and let's roll the spine back up on the inhale. Find your nice mountain pose. Breathe deep here. Shifting weight evenly through both feet. Take a few deep breaths. We're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms up to the side. Bring the arms up as you fold forward from behind. Inhale, Utkatasana. Bend the knees, tilt the tailbone so that the pelvic floor maintains that straight. Shoulders relax back. Exhale, full fold. Bring the feet back into your first plank. Woohoo! We love planks. Now engage your core. Breathe deep here. Exhale, slowly lower down. So you come all the way down this time. Feet relaxed. Keep the hands in underneath the shoulders. We're going to inhale Open up into cobra. Exhale, come down. Keep the elbows close to the body. Pelvis is relaxed. Inhale, push it up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up one more time. Hold, breathe here. Exhale, come all the way down. Curl the toes, come up to all fours again. We're going to breathe deep. Curl the toes, down dog. Then we're going to bring the feet together to touch. We're going to inhale, raise that right leg and really push through that left foot so that you're really keeping those hips square. You feel the back of the hamstrings of that left leg being activated, and point the toes up towards the sky. Breathe deep. And you're going to inhale and come up onto the left tippy toes. You're going to curve your back as you come up, bringing that right knee up towards your face, keeping the hands in underneath the shoulders. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale, come up on the left tippy toes, curve the back. Inhale that knee into the face. Exhale, let's do a few more. Point the toes up. Inhale, bring it in. Curve the spine. Exhale, bring it back. Flow with your own breath. Keep the shoulders above the wrists. Come back to the downward dog, and we'll work the opposite side. So again, get into that nice down dog position. Feet are together to touch. We're going to bring that left foot up. Start grounding through that right foot, pointing the left toes up. And whenever you're ready, come up onto that right tippy toe. Curve the spine, bringing the shoulders over the wrists, knee into the face. Exhale back. Inhale, curve. Exhale back. Keep flowing with your own breath. Two more. Come back to the dog. Bring the knees down. Come back to child resting pose. Hold here for a moment. And we're going to bring the hairline down to the mat, and we're going to let the shoulders relax here by your sides instead of extending out front. And just let that breath push against your legs on the inhale. Lower back is completely relaxed. Exhale, feel that navel toward your spine. Breathe deep. Hands next to the shoulders. Come up to the seated position so that you're sitting on your heels, and just roll back onto the heels. Chest stays open. Just let's open up those ankles. Breathe deep here. Exhale, back down. Come back to all fours. Let's bring that right foot forward, send the left knee back. Let that lower body sink down, upper body up. Feel the balance as the lower body sinks down and the upper body stays up. Feel so connected to yourself, to your breath. Just let that lower body sink down, relax and release with each out breath. Big deep breaths through the belly. We're going to curl that left toe, send that left knee off of the mat. Whenever you're ready, hands up onto the knee. Send the chest, or the shoulders back, chest is open, and again, tilt that pelvic floor forward. The navel's pushing into the spine so that we maintain that flat back. And we want that left heel to be reaching back at all times. We're going to inhale the arms up. Keep the shoulders relaxed down the spine. Breathe deep, core is engaged. And keep sending that left heel back, and we're going to lower down on the exhale with the left knee. Inhale, reach it up, left heel reaches back. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep going with your own breath. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Breathe deep, 2 more. Now we're going to bring the hands down without collapsing the chest. We're going to send that left foot open. We're going to turn our right hand to the inside of that right foot. Inhale, open up the chest. We want to send that pelvis forward, opening up that inner thigh. Left arm reaches up. Breathe deep. Try to keep the core engaged so you're not collapsing down on that knee. Bring that left hand down. Pivot that left foot back. We want to keep that lower body down, upper body up. We're going to send that right foot out to about a 45-degree angle. Plant the left hand down and underneath the left shoulder. Keeping that right foot in a 45-degree angle, we're going to inhale, open up to the right side. Breathe deep. Keep that left heel reaching back. Core is engaged. Feel that nice opening through the right hip. Exhale, bring that hand down, straighten out that right foot. Bring the right foot back, plank position. Exhale, slow, low, don't let the body collapse. Flip the top of the feet. Inhale, up dog. Pushing through the hands, chest is open. Exhale, down dog. Knees down and bring that left foot forward. Bring the right knee back. Again, keep the chest open and let that lower body sink. And breathe deep here. Feel your body. Notice what's releasing, what area. Maybe it's the groin, the quads, the hips. Just be an observer to what sensations arise in each movement you make. Breathe deep. Keep that breath steady, smooth, and calm. Relaxing. Let's curl the right toes in under. Send that right heel back. Come up whenever you're ready. And again, roll those shoulders back. Tilt that pelvis forward a little so that that navel's going into the spine. Breathe deep. Inhale the arms up. Keep reaching that right heel back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right knee down. Inhale, right heel back. Arms up. Exhale down. Keep going with your breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. 2 more. And bring the hands down. Twist that right foot open so that it's parallel to the edge of the bottom of your mat. Left hand goes on the inside of that left foot. The arm is in line with the calf. And we want to send the pelvis forward, rolling that right shoulder open, keeping the core engaged, bringing the gaze up towards that right hand, keeping that right leg nice and strong. Outer edges are reaching for the bottom of the mat. Relax the shoulder. Breathe deep. Bring the right hand down, pivot that right foot so that it's facing, the heel is facing the back again. We're going to send that left foot out into a 45-degree angle. Right hand is right and underneath that right shoulder. Inhale, start to roll that left shoulder back, twisting the torso. Keep that right leg nice and strong, right heel's reaching back. Breathe deep. Feel the expansion in the torso. Exhale, pivot that left foot back. Bring it back into the plank. Exhale, slow, low. Inhale, up dog. Breathe deep. Reach through that crown as if there's a string pulling on it. Curl the toes. Exhale, down dog. We're going to bend up that right knee, sending the shoulders over the wrist. And then you're going to pivot on that left foot so that the edge faces the bottom of the mat. And just extend that right leg in front if you can. If this feels good, you can start to extend that left arm. Breathe deep. You can have the arm down or up. And bend in the knee, come back, pivoting that left foot. Come back to the down dog. Let's do the opposite side. Inhaling, bringing the knee up. Shoulder over the wrist. Pivot onto the inner edge of that right foot. Extend the left foot straight out in front of it. You can stay here, hold and breathe. Or you can send that right arm up. Big, deep breaths here. Inhale, knee back up, pivoting on that right foot. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look up between your hands. Exhale. Inhale, step it forward. Flat back, spine, and gaze forward. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, roll it up. Breathe deep. Let's find our mountain pose. Get a nice Tadasana where both feet are equally anchored into the mat. We don't want to be shifting from one side to the other. Breathe deep. Close your eyes. Feel your body. Slow down the breath. Appreciate this moment, breath to breath. We're going to stand feet hip width apart, and we're going to ground through our right foot. So let's let those roots grow into our mat through the right foot. You're going to place your right hand on your hip and just send that left knee up. Focus on a point in front of you and start raising that left knee up, grabbing the shin with both hands, and inhale, exhale, squeezing that left leg into your chest. Roll those shoulders back down your spine and point the toes down towards the mat so you're activating that lower leg, feeling that nice stretch through the foot. Breathe deep. We're going to exhale, let the hands go, place both hands on the hips, and extend that left leg out in front of you. Try to keep the toes pointed, keep them activated. Try to keep them out keep the leg up as high as you can. Exhale, bend that left knee. Then you're going to grab the outer edge of that left foot. Bring the knees together to touch initially. Start to feel that nice stretch through the quads. Focus on a point in front of you. We're going to inhale, bring that right arm straight out in front of you. Exhale, start to hinge forward from the hips. We don't want that left hip opening. And then whenever you're ready, whenever you feel steady, start kicking back into that left foot. Kick back, kick up. Breathe deep. In the King's Dancer's pose. Coming back whenever you're ready. And now notice all that energy flowing through that right side. Breathe deep. And let's bring it back to our mountain pose. Let's work with the opposite side now. Let's ground through the left foot. Feel those roots growing into the mat. Left hand on the hip. Let's raise that right knee. Breathe deep, stay steady. Whenever you're ready, interlace the hands on top of the shin. Chest is open, roll those shoulders back. Inhale deep. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Point the right toes down towards the mat. Breathe deep here. Get the breath steady. Let go of the knee, hands on the hip, and try extending that right leg straight out in front of you. This is the hip flexor I injured. Try to keep it as pointing straight out as far as you can. Toes extended. Then we're going to bend up that right knee, sending the foot behind you. Grab that outer edge of the right foot. Bring the knees together to touch initially and start engaging that quad of the right foot. Breathe deep. Focus on a point in front of you. Bring that left arm out in front of you. Start to hinge forward at the hips. Keep the chest open. When you feel ready, kick back with the right foot into the right hand. Kick up. Breathe deep. Stay focused, stay concentrated, and breathe into the pose. Come out, bringing both feet back down, and now notice the differences between the legs. Breathe deep. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling Utkatasana. Bending the knees. Make sure the knees don't go beyond the toes. Tuck the tailbone. Sit a little deeper. Inhale, chest parallel to the mat. And don't let the chest collapse into the knees. You want to keep the core engaged. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, bring the arms back behind you. Breathe deep. Inhale them back up. And now sit even deeper. You can bring your hands down here if you'd like, or you can keep them up and come up onto your tippy toes. Chest is open, shoulders back. Bring the feet to the outer edges of the mat here. Bring the hands into prayer. Bringing the hands to the inside of the knees, using the elbows against the knees. Keep the chest as open as you can into the yogi squat. Breathe deep. Place the hands down on the mat. Come up onto the tippy toes. Bring the knees behind the elbows. And just hang out here for a moment. And then we're going to come up onto our tippy toes. Keep the arms, shoulders, and underneath the hands. Bend the elbows and try to place the knees on the inside. You're not lifting your feet here. You're just placing the knees on the inside of the arm, as close to the armpits as you can. And we're just going to start to slowly start rocking, maybe lifting those toes up. Breathe deep. So maybe one day coming up into the full crow's position, lifting the feet off of the mat, really pushing down through the hands. And now come back. If you can rock back to your heels here, just try sitting up. If not, let's slowly bring the sit bones down. Cross the legs. Inhale, open up the hips. Exhale down. Extend the legs out in front of you. And feel the energy pulsating through the legs. Breathe deep here. Exhaling, lying down. And observe the breath in the belly. Keep flowing, steady, smooth breath. Rolling over onto our belly. And let's hang
let's just bring our right elbow just a little bit in front of the right shoulder. The right hand is pointing towards the edge of the left side of the mat, so that forearm is parallel to the edge of the front of the mat. We want the feet and legs to be hip width apart. We're going to breathe deep here. And that left arm is just kind of hanging out in front of it for right now. And we're going to send that left foot up. Really start grounding through that right elbow into the mat, right forearms pushing into the mat. You're starting to engage that right shoulder. And we're going to reach, we're bending up the right knee. My apologies. The right knee is bent. We're going to reach behind with that left hand. We're going to grab the face of that foot. Whenever you're ready, we're going to kick that foot back into that left hand, sending that left shoulder open. We're going to hold and breathe here. So keep kicking that foot back so you start to feel that left shoulder rolling open even more. Those quads are nice and activated now. They should feel nice and warm. Breathe deep. Exhale, slowly release the leg. Bring the left arm where that right arm was, sending the left elbow a little bit ahead of the left shoulder. Right arm is resting in front of it. We're sending the shoulders back. We don't want to be hunched forward here. This time we're bending up the left knee. Breathe through the belly, the foundation of the pose here, along with that left arm pushing into the mat. Bring the right arm back behind us. Grab that left foot. We're nice and relaxed here for right now. Chest is facing forward. We're going to inhale. Exhale, kick that right foot back into the left foot into the right hand. A little dyslexic here today. Keep kicking that left foot into that right hand, opening up that right shoulder. Breathe deep. Slowly release. Now I think we've got a good handle on the kick back. So we're just going to rest here for a moment. Let that left cheek rest on the mat. Bend the elbows. Relax completely here for a moment. Before we go into the full bow pose, which we've touched on before. Feel the belly pushing against the mat on the inhale. Belly button pushing towards the spine on the exhale. Expanding and contracting. Now we're going to place the forehead down on the mat. Knees are still hip width apart. We're going to bend the knees, both knees, and grab behind, grabbing either the ankle or the top of the foot, whatever feels more comfortable. And we're going to inhale and bring our chest up. We're going to kick the feet back. And the belly is the base of the pose, so that's what carries us in this pose. So we want to be balancing on the belly here. So we don't want to be balancing back on the hips, we want to be balancing on the belly. So whenever you're ready, we're going to inhale it up, Stay on the belly here. Exhale, kick the feet. And if you can, start kicking the feet up, and you're going to roll further up into the middle part of the belly here. Breathe deep, kick up, kick back, and keep rolling forward, opening up the shoulders even more. Breathe deep. You can start to bring the gaze up if you feel comfortable. Keep breathing deep. Don't worry if the knees don't come off the mat just yet. Just keep on trying to kick those feet back, opening up the chest, gaining strength in the legs. Breathe deep. Exhale, let it go. Right cheek goes on the mat this time. Feel the breath in the nostrils. Inhaling cool air. Exhaling warm air. Inhaling, pushing up through the hands. Exhaling, bringing it back to child resting pose. Let's counteract that backward bend with the supported forward. Breathe deep. Now, without raising the body up, we're going to send the left arm straight up into the air. We're going to exhale and send it right in underneath that right armpit. Keep the sit bones back on the heels, and we're just going to roll onto that left shoulder. Keep that right shoulder relaxed down, so we don't want to be opening it up here. Now, if it naturally opens up as you try to send that left shoulder down, that's totally normal. Just try to keep the sit bones down. And just try to let the head come down. The neck is nice and rested. That right arm is still active. So we want that right hand to be reaching forward so that that right shoulder relaxes down so it's not being sent up. Keep relaxing and breathe in and out of that left shoulder as if the breath flows through that shoulder joint. Breathe deep here. Make sure that left hand is straight up from the shoulder. We don't want it down or up. We want it completely level with the shoulder. So we're relaxing and releasing that left shoulder joint into the mat. Feel your body, feel the breath, feel the release. Then you're going to raise that right arm up. The palm is going to face down, and you're sending the right hand down by the right side of your body, palms facing down, so that right shoulder rolls down into the mat, and you roll deeper into that left shoulder joint. Keep the lower back relaxed, keep the hips relaxed on the heels as much as you can. And just relax here. Another version of thread the needle or eye of the needle. Breathe deep. Make sure that belly is full of air as you inhale. Completely deflated as you exhale. You want full deep breaths here. Nurture your body, your spine with the breath. Inhale, bring that right arm back up. Exhale that right arm straight out where we started. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale that left arm back up. Exhale it back down in front of you. Notice how open that left shoulder joint is. Let's do the opposite side. Bring that right arm up to start. Feel that left shoulder already starting to release into the mat. Bring the right arm and underneath that left armpit, roll onto that right shoulder, sending the neck and the head towards the left. And again, make sure that right arm is straight out from the shoulder. The sit bones are reaching back to your heels. Left hand is still active. We don't want that lazily hanging down there. And just relax into that right shoulder. Breathe deep as if the breath flows in and out of the right shoulder. Keep feeling it sinking deeper and deeper with each exhale. Relax your lower back and breathe deep. Big, full, deep breaths in. Exhaling, letting go of all the breath. Inhaling, creating space. Exhaling, letting go. Left arm reaches up. Let that left arm fall down behind you. Arm by your side, palm facing down. Roll that left shoulder down so you're rolling deeper into the right shoulder. Hold and breathe here. Feel the release. Try to stay away from any judgments, good or bad, right or wrong. No pain, only tension you haven't released in the body yet. Breathe deep. Bring that left arm straight up on the inhale. Exhale the arm back to where we started. Inhale that right arm up. Oh yeah. Exhale it right back down to where we started. Inhale it up to all fours. Cross the legs. Come back into the seated position. Feel how nice and open those shoulders are. Maybe you want to give them a little roll. And now we're going to sit with that straight back, left fingertips on the right knee, right fingertips just gently reaching back behind you. Inhale, open the chest, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist towards the right, looking out over that right shoulder. Breathe deep here. Feeling that nice stretch in the torso. Nice twist through the spine. Letting go, releasing toxins. Breathe deep. Giving your organs a nice internal massage. Exhale, let it go. Right fingertips on the left knee, left fingertips gently behind you. Inhale, open the chest, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist towards the left. Look out through that left shoulder. Breathe deep, maintain that straight back. Deep breath. Exhale, let it go. And lay down on your back. Prepare yourself for relaxation. Lie down. Relax completely. And just feel the whole body from head to toes, toes to head. Get your blankie or your sweater, whatever you need to make yourself that much more cozy, comfortable. Now, not too comfortable that you fall asleep, i.e. Caitlin. Hee hee, just kidding. Relax your whole body, starting with the crown, following the breath all the way down to the toes, from the toes to the crown. Feel the space your body occupies. Feel the sensations in the body that you've created. Feel the space in the body as you inhale deeply. Feel the space in the mind as you relax completely through the body. The body is a reflection of the mind. When the body's still, the mind can become still. You just have to remain a witness. Whenever the mind starts to wander, bring the awareness back to the breath. Observing the breath flowing in through the nostrils. Expanding the torso. From crown to eyebrow center, throat center, heart center, navel center, base of the spine, base of the spine, navel, heart, throat, eyebrow, and crown. Follow that steady stream of awareness from the crown to the base of the spine, the base of the spine to the crown. Begin flowing now, bringing awareness, starting at the crown, and on the inhale, go down the right side of the body. Exhale up through the center from the base of the spine to the crown. Inhale from crown on the left side of the body to base of the spine. Exhaling base of the spine to crown through the center. Inhale right side of the body. Exhale up through the center. Inhale left side of the body. Exhale through the center. Inhale through the center from the crown to the base. From the base to the crown. Bringing both sides together. Now start to feel someplace in your body that feels heavy on the mat. Some part of the body that feels heavy. Now feel someplace on the body that feels light. Could even be your skin. Someplace that's light. Go back to the heavy part of your body. Feeling the heaviness. Now go back to the light part of the body. Feeling that light. Now bring both those feelings of heaviness and lightness together, feeling both simultaneously. Notice how you feel. Now feel something cold on your body. Feel that cold part of your body. And now bring your awareness to a part of your body that's warm. Notice a place on your body that's warm. Focusing on this warm area. Bring the awareness back to that cold. Shift the awareness back to the warm. Now bring that feeling of coldness and warmth together. Feel both sensations simultaneously. Notice how you feel. Let go of any thoughts or images, feelings you may have, and bring the awareness back to the breath in the belly. Noticing how the breath is
coming and going on its own accord without any efforts. Noticing the quality of your breath, noticing the quality of your mind. As your mind became one-pointed, completely at ease, no matter if you're hot or cold, heavy or light, remaining the same at all times. Feeling the position of your body on the mat, feeling that space it occupies, feeling that heaviness on your hands, the back of your head, the feet, the legs, the back. Becoming aware of your surroundings. Begin wiggling your fingers and toes. Whenever you are ready, rolling over onto that right side. The 3 breaths coming up to the seated position when you're ready. Sitting, head, neck, and trunk in alignment, hands gently resting on the knees, keeping your eyes closed, staying at the point below the tip of the nostrils, feeling the breath in and out. Placing hands in prayer, thanking mind, body, and spirit for allowing us this practice. Namaste. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Just kidding. Hope you've enjoyed today. I sure have, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Namaste.